searching of a job, which is very hard, but it is not impossible. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? I hope you all are doing great wherever you are. If today is your first time stopping by this channel, my name is Rachel and I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based in Italy. In this channel I make lifestyle, a little bit of everything, sit down videos like this that you're about to watch. Yeah, name it, a little bit of anything you can think about. So guys, today I am here to talk about a topic that I've been longing for. I've been wanting to talk about this topic for a very long time, but I've been skipping it. But today is the D-Day for this topic. So this topic is finding a job in Italy. Yeah, finding a job in Italy is very hard. It's one hard and difficult thing for everyone that that lives in Italy or has ever lived in Italy, you know. So getting a job here is not easy. It's not an easy thing to come by. So there are things to consider when you want to get a job in Italy. So before I go further in this topic, I would like to share my experience with you. Yeah, I've got so many experience finding a job here in Italy. So before you get a job in Italy, before you find a job in Italy, there are so many things to put into consideration, and one of these things that you need to put into consideration is communication. Communication is very important. Why do I say communication? Communication because in Italy speaks different language, which is Italian language, which is quite different from maybe a language from wherever you are coming from. Like me, I'm in Nigeria, we speak English in Nigeria, you know, and other foreigners, they also have their own language that they speak, which is quite different from Italian language. So that's why I said my number one point is communication. So for you to find a job in Italy, you need to know how to communicate in Italian language, and for you to communicate in Italian language, you have to do what? Go to school. And that's the first thing I did as a foreigner when I came to Italy. I make sure I went to school, because without the language you will not be able to communicate. So I went to school, I learned the language, but it wasn't easy anyway, since it is quite different from English language. And the language, even if you have learned the language, like I went to school, I did my A1, A2, I also did media, which is the junior secondary school. I'm left to go for the senior secondary school. Okay guys, so yeah, for you to get a job here, you have to communicate with them. So you have to learn the language, like I said before. So that is the first thing and the first step that you need to take as a foreigner if you are coming to this country for the first time. So, and that is what I did. I learned the language, and even when I learned the language, it wasn't easy for me to communicate with people. I found out that I understand this language. I can even write it very well, since I am educated. Okay, I can write, you know. Even my phone, up to today, my phone is in Italian language. That's how much I love to know this language. So I have to put my phone on Italian language, so that everything about me will just be Italy if you know what I mean. So guys, as I was saying, it wasn't easy for me to communicate, but as the years go by, I was able to communicate. But I found out initially that I was able to write very well this language. So that's the first thing you need to do if you're coming to Italy to look for a job. The first thing to do is learning the language, and the second one, after you finish learning this language and you know you're good to go, that you are able to communicate like I just said, then the second thing to do is to write a CV. A CV here in Italy, it is called curriculum. That's what they call it here in Italy. So when you have done your curriculum, you can now go for searching of a job, which is very hard, but it is not impossible. Okay, like me sharing my experience with you guys, my experience looking for a job here, like I said before, it is a hard thing to do. Getting a job in Italy, it is not easy. So the second thing, after you have written your curriculum, you now take this curriculum to different places. Like in Italy, they have different places, different agencies that you can share these curriculums to. These days, they also have online agencies where you can share your curriculum to if you don't want to go about. Like me, in those days, I normally take my curriculum to agencies. I just carry them, go to this one, submit, go to the other one, submit, like that, in different places, you know. And hoping that they will call me. So getting a job here is not easy at all. It is a very difficult thing, but if you are determined, you are going to like get a job. Because I was saying, Italians, they give you job based on contract, so you can have as low as 1 week contract. So this is just one hard thing in getting a job in Italy. And the contract, you can get 2 months or so, 3 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Maybe in my next video we'll be talking about this contract if I see how this goes. So also there is also another contract that they call here in Italy life contract, which is tempo indeterminato. It's very hard to come by, and everyone is looking for such a contract so that they will not continue looking for job. So like as I'm saying, getting a job in Italy is very hard, but it is yet not impossible. You can still get a job and you can still move on with your life if that is what you want. I don't know how to put it, but yeah, it is not impossible. Okay, don't ever think that it is impossible to get a job in Italy. You can still get a job in Italy. So that is one thing I did, and I was able to communicate, and I started looking for a job, which wasn't easy for me, and it's not even easy for me till now, because when you get a job here in Italy, they might give you contracts, and this contract in Italy, it starts from like 1 week. They might give you a 1 week contract, which means after that 1 week they can say no, we don't want you. And even in this 1 week contract, you're going to have prova, which is trials inside this your 1 week, like 2 days trial, 3 days trial. And in this process of trial, and you're not able to like work very well the way they expect you to work, they will not renew your contract, and that makes you to start looking for another job. That's why I said getting a job here is not easy. It's very hard, but it is not impossible. It is possible. If you are determined, you will get that job. So guys, so I started looking for the job, and yeah, and I got one. And when I got one, the first job I got was to work in an hotel. Yeah, being a newcomer, I started working in this hotel, but after 4 months, I think they gave me like 3 months contract. I think after the 3 months contract, they didn't renew it, and they left me at home, and I started looking for other jobs. And in fact, the story is a very long one, and if we start with this story, we're not going to like end here today. So this topic, finding a job in Italy, I'm going to make it in series, in episodes. Okay, this is my episode 1 or series 1 or whatever you want to call it, because like me, after having after getting that my first job that I told you guys about, which is working as an hotel attendant, where you dress the bed and all that was my first experience, my first work in Italy. And when they didn't renew it, I didn't give up. I still continue to look for a job, continue to share my curriculum, and yeah, I normally take this curriculum and go and go to different offices like that and give it to them. But these days you go online. I think my second job was working in a laundry as a laundry attendant. I did that one for like 6 months, and after the 6 month contract, the woman was like, no, that she cannot renew it, that she has other people, and I lost that job also. But yes, I didn't give up. I still, after that, I think I worked in what's it called, I worked at yeah, after that, I think another work that I did was cleaning. I did some cleaning job, and after which, yes, cleaning, industrial cleaning, that's what they call it here in Italy. I did that for 3 months. After 3 months, I was also left again, because that's why I said the contract is stages, and if the contract didn't go well, they will leave you. And sometimes this contract is you're just going there to replace somebody else that maybe is in leave, in here they call it ferry or maternity, and when these people come back, they will leave you at home. So it is very hard, but it is never impossible. I think after that experience, I also worked in the school, and in the school I worked as, here they call it auxiliaria, I don't know what they call it. That's you be assisting the teacher, the educator, you'll be assisting them with the children, you know. And that job was the job I really fell in love in Italy. I think I did that job. I learned it. I did stage. Here they call it stage for like 2 years or 1 year. I can't really remember. But I worked with contract for good 2 years. And after 2 years, you're entitled to get a live contract, but I don't know what happened. They left me at home. But that was one particular job that I really love, you know. But you know, sometimes the things you really love and want for yourself, they don't come, but you don't give up in life. You keep pushing, you keep continuing. And I didn't give up. I still continue to look for another job. I think I got another job, which is to go and work in a casa riposo. A casa riposo here in Italy is what's it called in English, care home, where you take care of old people. And that job, I also did it, I think when the COVID newly started, I did that job. And I think because we went there to like represent those people that fell sick, it's not really that they needed people, but they needed people that time because their workers, they were sick. And I think that job lasted for like 3 months, and I was left at home. So you can see I have a lot of experience. If you see my CV, my curriculum is very long. It's up to like 3 or 4 pages because I have got a lot of experience here in Italy looking for jobs. So it is not easy, it is difficult, but it is never impossible, you know. Like as I'm saying, maybe in my next episode I'll share different other things about finding a job in Italy. Finding a job in Italy is not a hard thing, but when you are determined, you will definitely get that job. Like I also have another experience that I worked I think lastly, also another industrial cleaning that I didn't like that job. I have to leave that job myself because I didn't like the job. I resigned or whatever. I said no, this job is not for me. It's very hard and all that. But currently right now I got another job where I'm working as a factory, and this is my first experience working as a factory, and I think I like it. I like it because I think it's okay. So that's just the job I am doing right now. So you can see that getting a job in Italy, it is hard, but if you keep pushing it, keep continue looking for the job, you will get it. But finding the one that they're going to give you the life contract is not easy, like to come by. Even the Italians, it's not easy for them to get that one. They call it tempo indeterminato. So these are my experiences finding a job in Italy. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know your thoughts. Are you in Italy? Are you looking for a job? And don't give up, you will find it. It's not that difficult. And yeah, so this is where I'm going to like end this video. If you watch up to this point, I want to say a big thank you to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see my next episode talking about finding a job in Italy. So don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and feel free to share to your friends and loved ones. And also do not forget to subscribe, press that red button, press it, put it into all, so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. And I'll see my next video. Signing out from Richester.